So, simple thought process, guys. Somebody look at this now who hasn't spoken and tell me how simple is this thought process? And tell me what the thought process is. Tell me it. What is it?
This is consolidation. Wait for a break of the structure. Have a retest, and watch it push down and wait for confirmation on a buy or sell for the first one. The second one, it says sell, so I'm guessing that's on a downward. You could see that it's probably broken one or two trend lines, and it has structure highs. So we're just waiting to see wicks and have it exhaust back down. And yeah, just keep breaking highs and lows.
Correct.
Or have it break lows. And then for the third one is buys. So I see that you could draw a trend line up, and you can see that, there's ranges, or not ranges necessarily, but areas in the market where you see that there's some type of support, and it tends to push back up, but it never retraces back down. So you just keep making higher highs and higher highs. So I wouldn't know when to get in exactly on a buy on the third one exactly.
The point is, how do you recognize this market?
It's consolidating or in a range.
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
Do you trade or do you not trade?
No, you stay out.
Fine. Simple thought process. Now, we see a lower high formation. We see a high formation, which could be confusing. But then we see a lower high formation of the previous high, and we see a lower low. This now becomes what?
A lower high.
Of this structure.
Okay.
What is it? So we have one high and another tap. So we have a 1-2 tap. It could be classed as a double top, right? Is this can we identify this now as a downward moving market?
Yes, we can.
Okay. We have a structural high, a higher high, high low, a lower high within this formation, which can confuse us. So we wait for more evidence. But if we see a higher low formation with a higher high, and now price coming back to that level or that level, we can identify this as now
a double bottom
or buy bias market. Now, if we're looking at if we identify if we look at a market and we can't identify it, what do we do?
I don't know, wait for it to, speak to us in a way. I guess wait for it to.
Sorry, Rox, I have a question.
Sure. Before you ask me the question, I want someone to answer this question. If we cannot identify a market structure as being up, down, or sideways, what do we do?
Stay up until
Just wait.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I want everybody to focus on. Okay? Simple thought process. So, the market is sideways. The simple thought process is stay out. If you can identify it as down, you're only taking sells. And if you can identify it as up, you're only taking buys. I'm not getting into the nitty gritty of these structures. I'm just, because there's content there, patterns and process. I'm just saying, if you identify it as sellable and evidence is there, you're taking sells. If it's up and it's evidence of bullish structure, you're taking buys. And if it's sideways, you're staying out. Is that too hard to think about?
No.
Chat?
No.
Thank you, sis. No, it's not hard. This is how your trading should be. Does it mean you can't take reversals? Does it mean you can't take trades where you see a little retracement or a momentum trade? No. But how do you guys expect to build your castle if you don't even have a foundation to work on? If you're struggling with the basics, how can you move on to anything else? Just something to think about.